Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, pumpkin connoisseurs. Bill here with B&S Giant Pumpkins. Just looking at the calendar, it's been 20 days since we started our seeds in the potting soil in the basement. Got them going. So this is our, I guess, 20-day update from the time the seeds were put in the soil to get going. So we'll take a look. A little wet. I did till this patch up, and man, I think we've got about 2 inches of rain already for May. I know we had over 7 inches for April. So it's starting out just like last year. A lot of rain up front. We'll have to see if it continues. But we'll open up our first little hoop house here and see what we're doing. Oh, my light just came on. I wonder if I can turn that off. It's not hurting anything. Anyways, this is hoop house number 1. All the plants you'll see today were planted 20 days ago in the house. So that's where I'm at. This is my 1886. He's got a nice little main vine taken off. It hasn't been warm enough today, even with the heater, to really manipulate the vine a whole lot. I might get in there if the sun comes out and heats her back up. And keeping the temps between 70 and 90. I know it's a wide span, but this is what it is with the way I've got the heat set up, and then daytime temps, sometimes they get hot. So this is Seed X. Obviously he's being cheated. As you can see, the light's pointed towards one plant in particular. It's because I really want to grow my 1886 again. So that's it. I guess he's about, I don't know, maybe 20 inches on the main vine. I mean, the leaves look like full-grown leaves, obviously. Doing pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's a little ahead of where it was last year, so soil is a little wet in here, and I haven't watered it. That's just from horizontal travel of this mess we got going on out here. And you see those big footprints. I didn't have walk boards up the other night because I cover it up with some carpet padding, blankets, and I call it wind fence, but it's actually a weed barrier. Yeah, that's about all I got in this one here. Hopefully this girl does me right. I'm guessing the diameter of that main vine right there is probably about an inch and a half. So it's a healthy looking plant. Healthy looking plant. I'm happy with it. Got a little scorch early right there. A little sunburn. That's something else. I thought I'd skimp this year and use 4 mil plastic because it's cool because you can see through it. But the sun, man, when it gets hot here, it gets hot. And we had a couple days of 80 about a week ago, and it got scorched. So I have my 4 mil plastic underneath, then I put 2 mil over to get me back to the original 6 of what I was using last year. Now the heater's coming back on, so it's only about 55 degrees right now outside. Looks like temp dropped down to 68 inside, so I'm gonna shut this up and we'll take a look at some more plants. All right, we're coming up on patch number 2. Yes, that is shade cloth that I was using on this patch. For some reason, these plants were getting scorched a little more. I have not tilled this one in, thank goodness. It's got a nice little slope to it. And if I would have tilled it in, I'm pretty sure all of the amendments that I put in thus far would be down the hill. So, patch number 2, we have a couple decent plants in here as well. You can see the leaves right there, how they were getting scorched on the ends, especially one over here you can't see them. Nice, thick, heavy main vine. This plant's probably about the same. They're about, I don't know, 2 feet, 20 inches, 2 feet. This plant on the right is actually the 2560 Yinger, and the plant on the left is my Seed X, my genetic cross that I did. This patch, you can see, is a lot drier than the other one. I'm guessing just because of drainage. That, and I've walked around this one a lot. I'm about to get this all broad forked up and tilled up here before these guys come out of these little cold frames, hoop houses, whatever you want to say. And same thing, the light's more directed towards this, towards this plant, because it's really the one I want to grow here. Doesn't mean it's going to be. It's whatever plant looks the best here in about a week or so. These plants are the same age. They're 20 days old since I started the seed. I'm going to go ahead and I don't know what I'm saying now. What was I going to say? Oh, insecticide. Yeah. See all these little flies? These guys come out of your soil when it's nice and hot. Then they get trapped in here. So we're going to do a little dose of insecticide here in a little bit. Make sure the sun's going to stay down. We got plenty of time. I think it's only 3 o'clock today. So once I'm for sure where I'm not going to roast anything in here, we'll do a little insecticide treatment and kill some critters, so they don't cause us any problems in the future here. So this is patch number 2. Same thing, it's covered up every night. Temps at night are going to be in the 40s, and for me to keep this baby at least 70 to 75, I got to have some insulation on here. So these hoop houses are covered up every night. They're uncovered every morning, except for yesterday. Yesterday there was no sun, it rained all day. And I know you can get some UV through that, but I was happier just to keep some heat in here versus sun, so I ran the light all day yesterday. Those lights are on for 12 hours. They come on at different times after the sun has missed the patch. The other patch you saw the light was on, it's because I didn't think about the tree there when I planted my plants over there, and by crocky, it's shady by 4 o'clock, then sunny again at about 7, so the lights come on early over there. Shut this baby up and we'll look at mini hoop house number 3. All right, guys, hoop house number 3. Same thing, it almost looks like a yard out here. That's mainly winter rye that's been worked in a little bit. There are amendments in the soil, but not all of my amendments are in the soil yet. They will actually go in about the time I pull these little huts off. I'm hoping that's by May the 15th. This is a smaller patch. She's probably only, I don't know, maybe 900 square foot. It might be 1,000. I can make it bigger if I want, but either way, that's not what we're here for. So what do we got going on in here? Oh, Lordy Jesus. All right, where are we at? There we are. So on the right, that's a big old leaf. I mean, I don't really expect to see leaves that big until the plant's a little longer, but it is what it is. This is a 1886. This is from my plant last year, and she's crawling out through there. Can't really see her. And then on the left, I kind of like the plant on the left. I don't know. I might grow 2 of mine. I don't know. We'll see. But the plant on the left, it's going to be a 2069. I think it's a Stelz. But she's nice and stocky. I mean, really stocky plant. Both these plants tried to lay down. This is kind of Cobra heading up. He's wanting to go back up. I've had the light split between these two. Just let them decide which one on their own is going to be the one I keep. And they're about the same. I don't know. Once again, some scorch. I think we've got that issue corrected. Keep a fan going in here. Fans running 24/7. Heat set up running 24/7. I guess I better reposition it because I kicked it earlier. But I need to get in here and do some staking. Get these plants going the right direction. Well, I mean, they're going the right direction, but kind of help them out a little bit. Soil's a little drier in here too. You can see it's wet right there. I did water yesterday, believe it or not. A little drier in there. That's okay. Got some weed control to do. There's always weed control. You just can't, do anything about that. Not without risking your plant. How's the bugs looking this one? Oh, they're not as bad in this one. So, for whatever reason, they're not as bad. I had a buddy send me a picture of, I think he called them corn flies, and they laid eggs and larvae at the base of the plant. Killed a plant already this year. So, I will be treating. I use systemic and contact killers, but it'll be light. It won't be anything crazy, and it probably won't even really hit the plant as much as it will the ground around it. So, but that's where we're at. Day 20. I guess the plants have been in the ground for, oh goodness gracious, how long have the plants been in the ground? That's 7 days. I guess the plants have been in the ground 11 days. Yeah. Yep, 11 days. Plants have been in the ground and they're responding well. I'm using a lot of, well, I'm using all JH Biotech stuff, and we'll take a look at that here in a minute. Give you an idea of what I'm using. I know there's a lot of big plants out there already. And, you know, whether they got an early start or they're really just cranking it, I don't know, but I'm happy. I'm about 5 to 7 days ahead of last year already. So, and I planted a day later. Started seeds a day later and planted a day later. So that's where we're at. Looks like it's gonna rain again. Lovely Ohio weather. Stand by, guys. We'll get back up the hill and we'll do a run through of what I've been using thus far. All right, we made it to the garage. It's a lot of a mess in here. Had to pressure wash a rug today, so it's kind of hanging and drying because it keeps raining outside. Either way, what have we been using? Well, we've been using the Promote Plus from JH Biotech. Actually, everything we've used so far has been from JH Biotech, other than some amendments in my ground, which are kelp meal, alfalfa meal, pellets, things like that. But anyways, been using the Fullzyme Micromax. It's going to be kind of like your Mycos, whatever. Yeah, and the Promote Plus. I have been using those. I put them out all in the hole when I transplanted my plants, so they're in there. But what I've been watering with, I think I've watered 3 times now. Yeah, 3 times now. I've been using the Aqua Power. It's a 5-1-1. Basically, it's a fish fertilizer. Smells wonderful. You should definitely get that and smell it. It smells great. Humic acid I've been using. Been using the JH Biotech Solution 1. This has got a little nitrogen in it. It's a 632. I've been using that once. Actually, I used it once. Obviously, I'm using the Full Max. I did use Superzyme yesterday. It's a biological growth factor. It's a 104, and it's got your trichoderma and the Pseudomonas in it, just to help hopefully keep the plant healthy and happy. And I've also used the first watering, the Biomin Booster 11, mainly because it's got the amino acid complex minerals. And let's see, what else did I use? I also used the C-Max. Used it yesterday. I think it's a 100.8. So not a lot of numbers in the stuff I'm using. I'm not using any strong, heavy fertilizers. pH in my water are about 6-ish, just depends. And then maybe running an EC of 0.8 to 1. I think it was 1.2 yesterday, and that's mainly because I put in the Solution 1, because that came up with a extra nitrogen in it, and the phosphate brought it up substantially. That's another thing. Yesterday, I had plenty of rainwater because all it's been doing is raining. So I thought, well, I pH the rainwater. It was 8 for some reason. I thought it'd be a lot lower than that. And put my normal dose of sulfuric acid in, because that's what I use. Battery acid right there. Got 10 gallons of it there, plus what I already got broke out. And my pH was like 2 and 3. You got to be kidding me. What's going on? Well, if you ever try to pH or put sulfuric acid in rainwater, just know that you need like half the dose of what you would use for your regular water. So, yep, tons of good products here. Can't thank Quan and from JH Biotech and Safer Grow. We're using them, and they seem to be working. We just needed to quit raining. So, I appreciate you watching. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't like it, go ahead and subscribe anyways. And look at my dirty garage. But that's what we're using thus far, guys. 100%. I mean, I can pop the caps and show you the ones that are open, but you can already see that they're kind of leaking out. So wish you the best. Happy pumpkin growing, and hopefully we can get to the finish line. Well, that's gonna pretty much conclude our day 20 update. Like I said, I'm thoroughly happy with the plants, how they're going. If we get the weather to cooperate, looks like it's gonna rain again. So I might go ahead and spray my insecticide. We'll see. It's still early yet. Just thinking about growing 3 plants it's going to be crazy. I don't know how well I'm going to manage that. 2 almost killed me last year, but I got to try 3. So we'll go with that. If you want any the JH Biotech products, you can go to the Safer Grow website. Buy them there and use the discount code BNSGIANT, all caps. Should save you 15% on anything you order. Made in the US. I like them so far. I've used some of their products before, but I'm using all their products this year, and so thus far it's proven very beneficial. Hope to have a couple giants this year, at least keep one good one if we can. So once again, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. I'll try to follow up with anybody. And if you have any requests on content, let me know. I'll try to show anything I'm doing. There's no secrets, just a lot of work. See you next time, guys. Thank you.